I brought all the stuff over, Coach. What's next?
All right, I'll start by moving the boxes over.
I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy.
Nah, I got this. These muscles aren't just for show, you know. You see that? Ah, perfectly defined. I can lift this stuff up with one hand.
Fine, as long as you don't wind up too sore to move tomorrow. I don't want to hear any complaints from you.
Just prepare to be amazed. What? My back! I knew I should have trained harder.
Ian-san! We were just about to ask you the same thing! We didn't expect to run into you in these... Of course! We're also here to help. Let's go see the chief!
Eon-san, Traveler Paimon.
Cold. So cold. Duarte, are you there? I'm drowning, and there's something in the water!
He's on the ground, but it almost looks like he's...
The abyss. The abyss is coming. There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me, too.
But we haven't been eaten. We're right here.
Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
As you can see, their mental state is quite poor. They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed. We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades. My only guess is that something terrible must have happened during the battle. According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have meant... We've never seen the effects this heightened before. But maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
Gasoithoth? What's that?
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After consulting our ancient legends, we decided to call it Gasoithoth, Reaper of the Abyss.
Oh, that giant black ball? Didn't we force it to retreat, though?
True. It poses no threat to us now, but whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. We scoured all sorts of records for a solution. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago, but that knowledge is long gone.
Right! You can purify abyssal power! Might as well give it a try! didn't work?
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them still isn't enough.
So, what can we do now? Don't tell me my friend is just gonna be like this forever?
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave me like this!
We beat Gasoithoth! They survived the battle! Are we really just gonna sit back and watch them lose their minds?
What is it, Aeon-san?
But,
Are you sure about this?
So dark.
Huh?
Light. Underwater. Where is it coming from?
It's working!
Is someone there? Please save me. No. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. No. Please, Duarte.
Oh no, it's not working!
take it easy.
My friend, is he any better? Duarte? Oh yeah, I remember. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. Otoko almost drowned as a child, and Duarte, he dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but...
Wait, what do you mean?
You're right. Duarte didn't have many distinguishing features. I don't... No problem. Thank you for looking out for him.
It's all right.
Duarte? How did you get here?
It's working!
You sense it, don't you? Still. Hearing you make that noise reminds me of our first few battles. That hurt. Duarte, you have to get out of here. You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time. Over a decade later, and you're still trying to save me. Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of... We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know. No. Wait. Duarte? Wait. You're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Toko!
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss, and then I was drowning. And a Saurian that looked like Duarte saved me. How did I get here? You went through all that for me? While all I did was cause trouble for everyone? I'm so sorry. Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's coming for me. It's gonna eat me. It's no use. It'll just come back. Nothing can stop it. It will devour everyone. One day, we'll all be reunited in the pit of its stomach.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than a Toko. She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense. She also seems really afraid.
Ion-san, I heard you cured a Toko? I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If you need extra hands, I can... I think you're onto something. The mental distress does seem to be connected to pre-existing fears and anxieties. Kochita doesn't like it when people talk about her past. But this Ion-san, do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle? Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle? When Conchita was little, her parents died fighting the Abyss. She was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as flames roared and spread. Conchita trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting Abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother were left with severe trauma after the incident. Pain and fear that they could not get over no matter what.
But isn't Conchita one of the warriors who fought the Abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out on the field?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several years ago when the Abyss attacked our tribe and broke into her home. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling, and the Abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same thing over. She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her. But now...
How can we help her?
Quali?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali. That monster...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just want her to get better. She's the only...
Family? If Quali goes to battle, the Abyss will devour him. I can't let that happen. I have to do something. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. But I'm no warrior. I'm just a coward. Still, I have to protect Quali. What should I do?
Conchita.
Fight it. One more time?
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle. I dispatched a team to clear them.
There's no turning back. I have to face it, even if it will devour me whole.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister face this alone! Not anymore!
You were the one As a kid, I thought my parents were, but I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run?
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down.
Stay away from my brother!
Hey, let's help her out!
Into the wind. Quietly now. Shine down!
I can do this. I have to do this.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud, there is no escape.
I see everything!
Game's up. Fun's over.
Go away! Where are the rest? Where are they hiding? That's impossible! They were gigantic beasts crawling with eyes! No. Wait. What am I saying? Abyss monsters are not actually, that's...
She's back to normal!
Kuchita!
What just happened? That is quite embarrassing. I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost. It really felt like I was getting strong.
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the one who stepped up to protect me. But not anymore.
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all big and formidable. I finally feel like myself again. I couldn't have done it without you all. Thank you. I think I'll rest here for a bit. I don't think I can make it back to the tribe just yet.
I'll keep you company.
Atoko's all better. Did you hear?
Really?
Yes, really. It's all thanks to the Traveler and Eon-san.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle. So all those rumors about the Traveler really are true.
Kuchita's getting better, too.
Yeah, honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people on the hot air balloon platform. We only found a solution this time because you kept her cool and took control of the situation. Whoa, you're right. That makes a lot of sense. That sounds like something Paimon could do, but... you put it that way, Paimon's almost encouraged to start drinking kale juice tomorrow. You're amazing, Aeon-san. You really make Paimon feel like she can do the impossible. Maybe your true strength is giving other people strength.
Aeon-san, bad news.
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec. Right. Koichi's not... She's not here anymore.
What are you doing, Oko-lan? Wake up!
Don't you recognize us?
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job.
Careful! He's not a...
Oko-lan!
Give me your worst!
Busted.
Wretched Abyss! Get out of my tribe!
Mom, Dad, you're gone.
Please, son, you've got to stop. You can't keep going like this.
Wretched monsters.
Give me my family back! Look, Oko-lan! That's your father! He's standing right in front of you! Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
Are you alright, sir?
Please, don't hurt my son!
But what should we do next? He keeps calling us monsters. We're
Oh, Oko-lan.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome. 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Huh? That voice! It...
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes... The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep.
The draft of...
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life. This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him that.
Wretched monsters! Setting, give me your worst. It's either hurry, he's...
Please, give him the draft. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain. There's nothing more painful for a warrior than losing everything you fought so hard to protect.
Monsters! What's going on? Dad? What are you doing here? My head hurts.
It's all right, my boy. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son.
Just Capitano is fine.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name is Mune. You're... Time to go, son. Can you stand?
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid. Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natlan 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens. Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of... We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that. They remember who I used to be. The Sentinel Knight, who fought with the Masters. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan.
But that's not your fault. The Abyss is
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust and...
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a...
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test. That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people, even now.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
You're more perceptive. However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think we should be more careful around...
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself. All I can tell you is this. Natlan, and that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just...
If you have other questions...
Wait. Like, Paimon wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask, Traveler?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone.
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people. If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean. The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, it can feel hopeless to resist. But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no... So, before the final moment truly arrives...
Did something happen?
This is a critical time for you, Traveler. Best of luck to you all.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his... He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long?
Sure took your sweet time! Wretched scoundrels! How dare you keep the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulaha, waiting! Kneel before us and apologize, or we'll...
Kanich, Kachina, Mualani? Woo, everyone's here!
Reunited at last. I brought candy and cookies to share.
Of course we missed you! Ooh, you brought Source crackers too? Score!
Just in time, Traveler. It's so stifling.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
To be honest, I also didn't expect that a third of this amount is more than enough for my plan. I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your... you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah. Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people, so let's...
Sorry I'm late.
Chaska's showing up late for something?
I had to follow a group of monsters. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here, so let's get started. All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name. Any, questions?
Nope.
All right, then to start things off...
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh, right, I almost forgot. Traveler, Paimon, you, can't be here for this part.
Huh? But why?
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question isn't involved. It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough more to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the Traveler, so she has to make up some excuse. So basically, you want us to leave the Pilgrim...
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't...
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see Seat Lolly's reaction back there? She was definitely... But staying out here is just making Paimon even more... Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh, that's so exciting! Feels like we've been in Natlan for quite a while already, doesn't it? You're right! If only Paimon could say a few things about you.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest.
But Paimon's not from Natlan.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a Traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. Sorry, Traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second. It should be quick. Paimon gave us a lot, and I mean a lot of information.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, and when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come...